wherever you guys are at, whenever you guys are watching. Hello from Eagle Express. Heading to pickup. I just got back home yesterday from Seattle area, from Olympia. And got another local one today. I'm heading to Yakima, Washington from Spokane to pick this up. And it delivers to Hayden, Idaho, which is 250-ish miles. Loaded miles. I got 200 empty miles. Getting paid for all the miles since, you know, Washington is a dead zone. No matter where you're coming from, if you're not picking up from Seattle, you're still... Anyway, yeah, we like to bid as a round trip if I go, because I'm not sitting around somewhere in a dead zone waiting for something else. I just turn around and go home. But this is like, you know, from home to deadheading to pickup and then delivering, 50 miles from home. I call that home. Weather's like this. Yesterday was nice and shiny when I was driving back home. Today, cloudy, trying to rain, things like that. What else is new? Eagle Express needs drivers, guys. We are in need of owner-operator drivers. If you would like to make money driving, kind of be on your own schedule, and by on your own schedule, I mean, if you're available today, we'll get you the load. It doesn't mean that you can deliver on your own schedule. There's always either it goes direct or delivers next morning, whatever it is. You got to deliver that on time, but your own schedule, meaning you get to decide which days you want to work and which days you don't want to work. So today you can be available. Tomorrow you came to some area you've never been to. You want to go hang out there, camp, whatever, go fishing somewhere. If you're on the coast somewhere, you can go do whatever you need to do. So you can make good money doing this and be on your own schedule as far as, picking the days you want to work. Obviously, if you pick too many days off, then you're going to be hurting your, weekly/monthly average. So you kind of want to, be available most of the time that you are on the road. The most amount of money you'll make is by going OTR, which means, long haul, not staying local. Because locals, you don't get that many miles, equals you don't get that much money. More miles you get, more money you get. That's how this works. And with local, there's not much miles, that means not much money. If you don't like just sitting at home and you want to get by and have enough just to get by, yeah, you can do locals. That would work out for you. But if you want to make more money, or a good amount of money, you have to go, long haul and do, 4,000 miles a week to 7,000 miles a week. However you can handle. Everybody's different. Lots of people can't even handle nighttime driving. Lots of people can. So this job requires nighttime driving, guys. Nighttime. What else is new? Went fishing yesterday. Got trout. Gonna smoke them. Got that to look forward to within a couple of days. So don't go anywhere. This load requires a inside delivery, which means it's delivering to. It's actually going to PANERA Bread. So I got to do an inside delivery with whatever this is. We'll get it loaded up and get it done for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll fly the drone out there somewhere. I'm thinking maybe Yakima if it's not raining. If not, then in Hayden if it's not raining. Or if the weather doesn't permit, we can't fly. We're going to do our best. Guys, I also wanted to answer an important question that I keep getting all the time. I guess not all videos are being watched. people don't know. People are still trying to get on with us with the itty bitty, baby van, Nissan. Guys, if you are not 144 long, and if you don't have at least a medium roof to a high roof van, then don't waste your time, because you got to be able to take up to 3 pallets. That's an ideal van. The longer the better, the taller the better, always, because you never know. A lot of times somebody screws up on the length, so a lot of times somebody screws up on the height, and you want to be able to at least tear the load apart and still be able to fit it, and still be able to have some little bit of room to sleep for a couple hours a night when you're driving direct. Snooze for an hour there, and get it delivered for a couple hours, whatever, if time permits it. A good driver can usually make up time. We have drivers that can do 1,300 miles in 24 hours and still have about 4 hours in between to sleep. So you just got to be able to have a good sized van so you have enough room for 3 pallets, up to 3 pallets. If you have longer, like me, great, you can do 4 pallets, but at least 3, so at least 124 long inside cargo space. Hope that answers your question. We never know what the load will be ever. We have no idea. Even when we are given the load, a lot of times, which is about 90-95% of the time, nobody knows what the freight is exactly. We know the dimensions in the end, and sometimes we don't even know dimensions. We just give them our size, and the broker gives it to their customer, and then they decide, is it going to fit or is it not going to fit? So sometimes we deal with stuff like that. But please, once again, 144 long, at least a medium to a high roof. Medium is like 60, and a high roof is usually 72. So that's what you want to be. That's where you want to get. That's the kind of van you want to apply with. And we'll be glad to take you on. As far as insurance goes, you have to have a commercial insurance policy. Usually Progressive will insure anybody. Yes, the rate might be higher, but they'll insure you even if you have no experience. Even if you have a bad record, they will insure you. And usually insurance costs, the rates are up, so I don't want to say that every state is different, every vehicle is different, so that rate is going to be different. It could be from $500 to $900. It's going to all depend on your record, on how old you are, so on and so forth. So hopefully you guys can get a used van, not have to deal with payments or buying a brand new one. Find a good used van for about $12,000 to $15,000 and hit the road, make money. I saw that smoke from far away, and I thought that, the wildfire is happening. Poor guy. Seriously, poor guy. Man, that sucks. The problem with this is the field started burning, and if it keeps going as a wildfire somewhere, it could be on him. And his insurance company might have to pay for the expenses to get that put out. That really sucks, man. He's gonna be into it deep if they do that to him. Poor guy. I'm on site. They first have to clear all this out, and then they can load me up. So, bit of a waiting game, but it's okay. need me to sign this? Since this is liftgate service and I have my ramp to do these kind of things, this is what I do. You guys gotta learn while I'm still teaching everybody. I made them load it on top of my dolly. And I strapped it into my E-track on the floor. This is why you gotta have E-track on the floor for scenarios like this or any other kind. So I strapped it in, it doesn't move. Oh, barely. Anyways, maybe one of those. Click here, click there. That's it. Okay, we're on the way. Got the ramp out, all set up. Then we're just gonna come down with this. That's why it's so nice to have whoever's loading you already loaded on top of something like that. That way you don't have to bother with messing around, putting it on top and asking for help somewhere, which usually you cannot ask for any help. What would they do without me? I don't know what they would do. They wouldn't get that safe. Apparently that was a safe delivering to Panera Bread. What are they going to put in that safe? I don't know. Money, paperwork, employee keys. That way they don't get stolen over there. I'm not sure. Quite a bit of people working there actually. Quite a bit. I was surprised for a little place like that. They got about 8 people just in the kitchen, plus like 2 people making coffee, and then like the little bakery place, and then they have like people running around like as servers type of people as well. I was pretty surprised. I didn't think there would be that many. Anyways, I went in there and they tell me, oh, and then let's put it here, and then they're like, oh wait, let's ask the manager where it goes. And then they asked the manager, then they asked the manager where it goes. Manager comes and says, let's go put it in the back in the office. Try to go back there. It's not working out. It doesn't fit. So I tried to maneuver it, then I tried to put it lengthwise, then it was fitting. Then she had to call her manager. Manager has a manager apparently, to find out where it goes. They said put it in the office. She says it's not going to fit in the office. And I'm here in the kitchen with people making pizza and bread and sandwiches. These people, oh, I was somewhat hungry after I saw what I saw in the kitchen. I am not hungry tonight. I don't think I'm going to eat at home today. Nope, 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 nope. The floor is absolutely disgusting. It's not washed. There's bags, there's food, there's bread, there's vegetables, all kinds of things. It's as wet as it can be, with like, I don't know, 1/8 inch full of water or whatever it is they're spilling on the floor. It's not wiped. It's not, cleaned up. It's not mopped. Nothing. It's disgusting. The table they're working at is like a one solid piece of table, probably like 30 feet long in the kitchen. That's all like nasty. They're putting like fresh pizza dough that's already been cooked. That they're putting their little sauces and salami on there and all that stuff on top of other cheeses, on top of other whatever mess they've already made. It's so gross. Oh boy. If I would have had an overhead camera, I'm sure they would have kicked me out of there because I know they would have gone viral. I am sure. If I would have thrown that on YouTube, you know it. Heads would be flying over there. I don't want to do that just for you guys, I just want to tell you guys. Let them do their thing. But I'm surprised those employees are not slipping and falling. And so I'm in there in the kitchen trying to maneuver this box. I had it, this way, and then I had to put it this way so it would fit through some doors. She had to call her manager, had to call the manager to figure out where it goes. Oh boy. And then in the end, I tried it there, and the manager's manager told her to just leave it up front. So we ended up getting out of the kitchen again and just putting it up on the side in the front, kind of in the hallway, right where the people are at, walking by. Weird to me, but there's like a 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, I don't know what you want to call it, full of slime and water, whatever else they spilt on the floor. I'm surprised those people are not falling and killing themselves and hurting themselves in that kitchen. That's absolutely it's bad. What I saw was bad. It's bad. I had no idea. I thought this is America. This is not Vietnam or India somewhere. What I saw, if you guys watch some people that are in India that cook and stuff, and like Indian mess, how bad it is over there, that's what that looked like. I ate one time only one time I ate at Panera. I'm not going back for a while. That's gonna be stuck right here for a long time. So, I was slipping and sliding over there too, because I was halfway in the kitchen myself. And these guys were trying to go around me where they couldn't, so it was a little messy one. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, you need to do that, because if I slip and slide, hurt myself in one of these kitchens, and not be able to put any more videos out, you guys are going to have nothing to watch. That way you need to subscribe, hit that notification button. When a new one comes out, you don't miss anything. And that way the old ones, you can watch the old ones if you haven't seen them all. There's quite a bit of videos on there, guys, all for you. So thank you for watching. If you've already subscribed, thank you for being a subscriber. If you haven't, please help me out and do so. Subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to you, but it helps me out a great bunch to start moving this channel in the right direction. So God bless. Stay safe. Catch you guys on the next one.